All right, who can shuffle? You take some cards, shuffle them up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Mix them up very well. I'm watching your technique. I'm grading you. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, you mix the cards. Very good. And we'll take some of yours. Good. Oh, you did the overhand one over the other technique. It's a rarely seen technique here. Okay, here's how this is going to work. I'd like you to cut the deck in exactly 3 piles. Yeah, go ahead. Now, even though all 3 of you shuffled the cards, I'm going to try and get by osmosis what these cards are. So all I do is this, watch. I just have to touch and concentrate. 2 of diamonds. That was pretty good. You guys don't look impressed. I'll try it again. 10 of hearts. Doing pretty well. King of diamonds. Now, if I got 1 in 3 of those, that would be unbelievably rare. Be very lucky. And I did get all 3. I got absolutely every one correct. The king, the 10, and the 2 from the cards you shuffled. I'm going to show you now one of the oldest card tricks in history, and it's one of the best. I love this card trick. There's a reason it has withstood the test of time, and it's because it's so strong and yet so simple. So let me show you how this works so that you can try this. You're going to take a purely shuffled borrowed deck, and you're going to allow somebody to shuffle it. So while they're shuffling, you want to try and sight the bottom card, this card here. That's going to be really obvious if they're doing an overhand shuffle like this. It's just very easy to see. If you can't see it, don't worry about it. No big deal. But if you can see it, great. Let's say I see the King of Spades. You take the deck back and you're going to give it an overhand shuffle yourself, taking one card over the next one, small groups, and letting that last king fall on top. Now, what happens if you're shuffling and they happen to accidentally show you what the top card is as they're shuffling? That happens a lot. Great. Remember that card. It doesn't matter how you get there, you just have to control a card to the top of the deck that you know what it is. So maybe you put a deck down before the show started and you knew what that card was. Maybe they shuffled the cards and you saw the bottom card, in this case the Ace of Hearts, and then you mixed it casually to the top. Okay? So I know that the top card is the Ace of Hearts. Now I invite the spectator to cut the deck into 3 piles. So they've shuffled, they've cut. You secretly know the top card of one of the packets is the Ace of Hearts. Now all this takes is some acting. All you've got to do is put your finger on any packet except the packet that you know the top card of and act like you know the top card. You say, I'm getting the impression of a red card, Ace of Hearts. Now, it's all a bluff. You have no idea what this card is, but you're acting like you know. You pick it up and you've got to act content, like you nailed it. So my character, my performing character, I would look at this and go, sweet. Maybe it's your thing to like look at it and go crazy, but whatever it is, you pick up that card. All right, next one. Now, when I go to the other packet that's not the Ace of Hearts, I know what the top card of this one is. I don't know what the top card of this one is. But I'm going to call out this card, the card I just picked up. The principle on which all of this is based is called the one ahead principle, because you're always one ahead. When you didn't know this card, you knew this card. You were one ahead. Now when you pick up the rightmost card, you know the next card. So you're one ahead. So I put my finger on this card and I say, Queen of Hearts. 2 in a row. This is amazing. Last one. Now here, you do know the card, but you've got to miscall it. Even though you could say Ace of Hearts and show, you don't want to do that. Instead, you want to call it the other card. You want to call it the 2 of Spades. So I put my finger here. It's black one, a spade, 2 of Spades. Oh, this is unbelievable. But did you see what I did there? In the act of reacting, and in the act of sort of acting as if I got it right, I picked up this card. I didn't follow the pattern and put it in front. I picked it up and put it behind. But as soon as I did that, I made a big gesture with my right hand to really misdirect your attention from the order of these cards. Because in a moment, I'm going to be able to say, I can't believe this, but 2 of spades, Queen of hearts, Ace of hearts. I guess I really do have the power.